Here's our list of the top 25 upcoming PC games releasing in 2024. If you want to see the complete up-to-date list, visit our website at whatoplay.com. Link is in the description box below. We start our list with Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. Ubisoft will open 2024 by setting a stage for their time-traveling warrior. The Lost Crown combines the familiar Prince of Persia mechanics with the twists and turns of Metroidvania. Back to its side-scrolling roots, it promises a more open world that encourages exploration. Don't worry, parkour is still around.
Get ready for the next battle.
Next is Tekken 8. There's a new Iron Fist tournament coming this January, and it's powered by the Unreal Engine 5. The roster looks better than ever. It's set to redefine the series with its new heat system that encourages aggressive gameplay. I'm not a fan of fighting games, but I know that this is going to be among the biggest releases next year. On the same day as Tekken 8, we'll see the return of both Ichiban and Kiryu taking center stage with Like a Dragon 8 Infinite Wealth. This hilarious combination of characters promises a rich narrative and engaging gameplay. Either that, or you can relax in your Hawaiian sanctuary to pass the time. I'm a huge fan of RTS games, so February will bring us a much-anticipated sequel to a masterpiece with Homeworld 3. I can already see it. Much like the first two games, Homeworld 3 will require strategic thinking and a keen eye for spatial tactics. It also comes with a campaign mode, complemented by co-op mode if you have friends to play with. Speaking of co-op, Helldivers 2 will put chaos and teamwork in one game. Gather up to 3 of your friends and purge this planet of alien infestation, Starship Trooper style. Experiment with the game's variety of weapons and classes that offer a diverse gameplay experience. If you're into Japanese RPGs, Eiyuden Chronicles 100 Heroes is one to look out for. The Grand JRPG lives up to its name with literally hundreds of heroes to choose from. This massive ensemble of protagonists offer immense potential for team building and strategy. Aloy's next chapter is just around the horizon. Following the steps of Zero Dawn, the PC version of Forbidden West is finally arriving next year. It'll come complete with the Burning Shores expansion as well as a slew of bonus content. The open world of the West Coast is expansive and detailed. It should offer a rich exploration experience that surpasses Zero Dawn's. This isn't just a game, it's an experience. Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 will come with ultra-realistic graphics and physics. You'll feel like you're actually flying. The new world map system will allow for more freedom of exploration across the globe. Fans of the series don't need convincing, but if you're planning to get this, you'll need a beefy PC to enjoy all its glory. The Wolf Among Us 2. After a tumultuous development and countless drama, the big bad wolf Big B returns in the sequel. The switch to Unreal Engine 5 means stunning visuals to accompany the gritty story, making it a highly anticipated title for fans of the mystical fable story.
I can feel them. Everywhere. The lost ones. They are watching us.
And we have another sequel with Senua's Saga: Hellblade 2. It promises an even more intense journey into Nordic myth, as well as a deeper dive into mental health. With more attention put into its sound design and storytelling, the game is set to offer an atmospheric adventure that will rival the original. The hype for the next Grand Theft Auto is off the charts. Everyone is dying to know where Rockstar will take us into its sprawling open world. It's poised to redefine its groundbreaking exploration with a deeper narrative alongside its tongue-in-cheek social commentary. There's also a reveal trailer scheduled this December. There's little we know about Concord, but this FPS brings a vibrant sci-fi setting with unique weapons and abilities. It promises familiar multiplayer modes to play with friends, including Team Deathmatch and Capture the Flag. Fans of Call of Duty and Destiny might want to look into this.
Here we go.
Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn is a mix of guns and magic in a unique setting that offers a fresh take on the RPG genre. The protagonist, Nor, with her guns and swords, is a fascinating character, and her story is one to watch out for. Expect more challenging dungeons, more Olympian family drama, and even more addictive gameplay with Hades 2. Like the first game, it'll launch as an early access title in 2024. If you're a fan of the first game like I am, you'll be playing the living hell out of it once it's on Steam, early access or not.
He is no mere titan. He is time itself, and time cannot be stopped.
Greedfall 2 is for the fans of BioWare's RPGs such as Knights of the Old Republic or Dragon Age. This takes players once again into its dying world. The first game was a sleeper hit, and the sequel is set to build on that success with more magic and exploration. The creator of Super Meat Boy and Binding of Isaac will release the cat breeding game Eugenics next year. This adorable feline adventure is an interesting addition to our PC lineup. With over 100 hours of gameplay, lead your own army of feline warriors and power them up to their ultimate potential.
The Empire? They're everywhere.
The galaxy is yours to explore with Star Wars Outlaws, a new take on the Star Wars universe and a welcome addition to its growing catalog of games. This time around, you're not a Jedi, nor a Sith. As a regular outlaw, follow the story of Kay Vess as she escapes from the Empire's grasp and the criminal underworld.
Let's jump!
Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl. After years of troubled development, the sequel to this immersive first-person shooter is finally nearing release. The exclusion zone is more dangerous than ever, offering a unique experience for fans of the horrors of the radioactive wasteland. The eerie and terrifying world is back with new horrors in Little Nightmares 3. For the first time in the series, online co-op will be supported. Now you can call your friend to share the burden of the puzzles and, more importantly, the horrors. Skulls and Bones. Ubisoft's pirate-themed game has survived the rocky waters of development hell. A recent earnings report published by Ubisoft points to a possible 2024 release. For fans of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, high-seas adventure and naval battles await your hardy crew of plunderers. The open world and customization options make it a standout title for fans of action RPGs. Killing Floor 3. The co-op shooter returns with more monstrous threats and intense action. Combining the horrors of bioengineered monsters with the satisfaction of blowing their heads up, the game's variety of weapons and classes will offer a more diverse gameplay experience. Cartman, Stan, Kyle, and Kenny are back with more South Park shenanigans in Snow Day. This is a 3D and co-op action game that marks a new direction for the series. The game's raunchy humor and gameplay mechanics are set to make it a standout title, even if you're not a fan. Frostpunk 2. The survival sim is back, colder and more challenging than ever. Frostpunk 2 expands on its original with more heart-rending decisions that test our morality. Whether you're a tyrannical despot or a religious cult leader, do whatever you can to save your city from the biting frost. Ark 2. This can be confusing. There's Ark Survival Evolved, that's the original. It was then remade using Unreal Engine 5 to Ark Survival Ascended, which is now in early access. Ark 2 is a completely new game. It's a story-driven survival game with some form of combat that's very Souls-like, and maybe important to some, it stars Vin Diesel. More than just a sequel, The Outer Worlds 2 will expand its quirky universe with new characters and a new storyline. The signature humor and deep role-playing elements are set to make this a memorable experience. There's no confirmed release date yet, but we might get to play it late into 2024.
Is the title